We're here today in Ballston Spa, New York. I'm here with the 518 chapter president, Just Witt. We're going to go out for a ride here in Chocolate Town, USA. Actually, a little side note to where we are today. Ballston Spa, this is a chocolate factory. It's actually Willy Ballston's Chocolate Factory, which the story was actually derived from. If you look close on the roof, see the glass ceiling there? That was all reflective of stuff out of the story. The glass elevator that eventually shot through the roof and the kid inherited the chocolate factory. Bittersweet story. No kid ever inherited the chocolate factory. It went out of business. Willy Ballston died. Just as going to tell us what our itinerary is today.
We're going to take a little spin through town, head up into the Saratoga area, go around Saratoga Lake up to Saratoga battlefields, take a little history lesson and tour the park, and come home and go bet on the ponies.
Well, it's evident that you're in the 518. There's little earmarks all over the place that you can find if you closely look around.
Hi there!
Hi. We're here today at the Saratoga battlefield, where I have a bit of interesting history that isn't really recorded in history books. Now, years ago, of course, during Revolutionary times, they didn't really have so much shared information or even knowledge, general knowledge, like, they're just, people didn't have encyclopedias, things of that nature. So, usually things like, even history at that time was only relegated to people that had influence and or wealth, so your common person didn't know very much. Now, here's something that the Americans really don't talk much about in the history books, is there was a bitter defeat on this battlefield in the form of the Saratogan horse. Now, what happened is the English, borrowing from history during the Trojan War, they built up a horse, and it was the Saratogan horse, and they brought it in on the field here and crushed a good part of the rebel forces here, to the point of embarrassment, at which of course has been deleted from the history books here in America, and also which gave birth to a really big influence of horse riding and therefore the horse thing here in Saratoga. I'll thank it all to the Saratogan horse.
I wish I was a fisherman.
Cabin is?
Well, I'll tell you what happened here.
All right. Give me the lowdown, would you?
Now, a lot of people think that this area is most popular for the Saratoga battlefield. What a lot of people don't know is this house here was the first American hooker stop. It's true. It's true. It's not something a lot of people want to talk about. Kind of keep it low key. It's verifying. Kim's up there verifying the story now. We did get 100% true.
Far away from dry land and its bitter memories.
We're here on the Saratoga battlefield with the ruins and or what's left of the trebuchet that the Americans or the Revolution, whatever, I don't know what they were called, the Yankees. Anyways, the Yankees, they had to use, and they were out of ammunition, out of gunpowder, out of everything. So they had to start throwing.
That was the Civil War.
So they still had to reuse what they had. So the trebuchet was used for throwing these cannons at the forces, the English forces.
Yeah.
I think this is.
Let me.
Do they do that the ghost story walks up here during the fall time?
I don't believe so.
No, maybe
That's a Civil War battlefield, dummy.
Yeah, they do that in Gettysburg.
That's Gettysburg.
Casting out my sweet life with a band of London love. No ceiling bearing down on me, save the starry sky above with light in my head. You in my arms,
Here we are at Saratoga Springs Racetrack. Saratoga Racetrack, the famous of all horse racetracks, the best, might I add. What do you think about the
I love the brains. I like your choice. Yeah, here they are, guys.
Not yet.
I'm not going to have it at the end.
Go
I'm going to have it.
Fucker!
Like non-stop bikes, as far as the eye can see.
Good morning. We're out here day 2 on our Saratoga Ballston Spas tour with our guide, Just Whip. Just, what are we going to do today?
Today we're gonna go up and see historic Saratoga. We're gonna go see a lot of old and cool stuff, all the springs, all the museums, everything Saratoga has to offer. We're gonna go see it all.
Sweet. I'm on for the ride.
Probably do a little bullshit along the way. Behind me here is the old former Saratoga Factory, where they produced a lot of carbon frames, steel frames. Right back behind the house is the manufacturing facility. After Saratoga went out of business, it then became Saratoga Frameworks, where they still did custom carbon frames for customers, very high-end bicycles, but they've since gone out of business, and frames no longer. Also, just a quick side note, down the road we passed basically the second Playboy mansion where they print Playboy. So, pretty famous part of town right now.
Oh yeah, famous.
To the Hall of Springs, again in Saratoga Springs. It's basically a banquet facility here. A lot of people seek this place out to get married. Actually, the Pope got married here.
We found our way here with our tour guide to Saratoga Springs, the namesake, I believe, of this hamlet. Just, can you tell us more about the springs here at Saratoga?
Yeah, basically where we're at right now is we're inside Saratoga State Park at the Shitty Joe Bruno Pavilion. No, just the name is shitty. The pavilion itself is pretty nice. But behind us, basically, it's springs, natural springs that run all year long. They don't ever turn off, despite some of the tourists saying, oh, they turn off at 10 o'clock. No, they don't. They're running all the time. And basically, you see behind us is a little frenzy right now. Saratoga's crazy with the horses. People gathering to get water and raise some hell, hopefully.
I feel revitalized after having drank some of the mineral water. Watch, I'm going to do some more.
Made our way now to the Yaddo Artist Retreat. A lot of famous pieces of art and writings, paintings, and sculptures have been done here. We're going to walk around. They have 20-some individual gardens that we're going to go check out. But just a quick tidbit, behind me is the actual house where the artists all stay. Over to the left side of the house, on the 3rd-story tower there, is where Edgar Allan Poe wrote The Raven.
So along Interstate 87 here in the Yaddo's Rose and Rock Garden. Have many great stone features and statuary commingled with some awesome roses. I think there's over 78 different varieties of rose here.
What'd you think so far?
It's been a great weekend. This is a really biking-friendly area. Lots of great scenery, of course. A million things to do in the area, and we're yet to see it all. This is definitely going to require more trips here.
You say love is water, it's naughty and timid and strange. Maybe when we're older, it's calm down, but never aging. I know I let you down, but eventually everyone's bound to. So we all do the best we can, and sometimes we all.
Oh wait, I'm such an ass.
We're at the 388 local burger bar, club sponsor of Saints and Sinners 518. Local beers, New York craft beers.
So you're saying this is pretty much farm-to-table burger joint,
Oh,
right?
absolutely. You can't get any fresher than this without going and cutting the cow up yourself.
Nice,
So,
nice.
Top-notch anyways, right?
oh, absolutely. Don't forget, you get what you pay for.
Well, if you know anything about the Saints and Sinners Club, we are definitely history buffs, and we've come out to the Civil War battlefield, and we've definitely offered up or paid our homage to the Abner Doubleday Memorial, and also we've been in Cooperstown, of all places, the place where he invented chin ball. Abner Doubleday is the chin ball inventor. So here we are. All circles are closed now. We got to go back and rub down our muscles. This ride is over, and our fucking trip through, our trip through Ballston Spa, the Capital District region, is almost complete until next time.
I want to thank the Bakers for coming out and spending some time with me here in the 518. What do you say, Kim? Did you enjoy it?
The riding was great, and the variation of things that you see on the ride can be rivaled by none. I mean, this is definitely a come see again trip, and I would say too, I would encourage anybody to come out and check the area out. There seems to be a lot of riding in the area. Encountered a lot of people on bikes, so it's clearly a place to be ridden. I would say you do the same yourself.
And just to let you know, if you ever need a place to stay, come see Daddy.